friends, welcome to my channel. We are going to learn a new chapter, that is coal and petroleum. First, let us look into a term that is called resources. What are resources? Anything which is used by humans for his survival or welfare can be called as resources. These resources are classified into two types, natural resources and man-made resources. Natural resources are nothing but these resources which are obtained from nature are called natural resources. And the man-made resources are nothing but the resources which are made by a man are called man-made resources. These natural resources are classified into two types, exhaustible resources and inexhaustible resources. Exhaustible resources are nothing but these resources present in limited quantity in the nature. They can be exhausted by human activities. Examples: coal, petroleum, natural gas, and etc. When you come to inexhaustible resources, these resources are present in unlimited quantity in the nature and they are not exhausted by human activities. Examples: sunlight, air, and etc. Now let us look into a new term, that is fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are nothing but the exhaustible natural resources were formed by dead remains of living organisms. These are known as fossil fuels. Examples of these fossil fuels are coal, petroleum, natural gas, and etc. Coal. Now first let us look into coal. Coal is a hard stone but black in color. This coal is one of the fossil fuels used for cooking food. It was used in railway engines to produce steam to run the engine. This coal also was used in this coal has present with nitrogen or phosphorus and sulfur compounds, and it is a mixture of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen also. Next, story of coal. This coal is about 300 million years ago. When the earth had dense forests in low-lying wetlands areas, due to some natural processes like flooding, these dense forests got buried under the soil. As more soil deposited over them, they were compressed. The temperature also rose up as they sank deeper and deeper. Under high temperature and pressure, these dead plants got slowly converted into coal. This is how is coal formed. And the slow process of conversion of this dead vegetation into coal is called carbonisation. Now, destructive distillation of coal. This process of heating the coal in the absence of air is called destructive distillation of coal. There are three main products obtained by this destructive distillation of coal are coke, coal tar, and coal gas. First, let us look into coke. It is a tough, porous, and black substance, and it is used for manufacturing of steel and in extraction of many metals. And when you come about coal tar, it is a black, thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of 200 substances. It is used in the manufacture of perfumes, explosives, and etc. Next, coal gas. This coal gas is obtained during the process of coal to get coke, and it is also used as a fuel in many industries situated near the coal processing plants. Next, let us look into petroleum. So petroleum and diesel are obtained from the natural resources like petroleum. So the word petroleum is derived from the petra, rock, and oleum, oil. So this is commonly called crude oil, and it is formed from the organisms living in the sea. It is a dark green, brownish to green colored liquid fossil fuel. It contains sulfur compounds and etc. Petroleum literally means rock oil. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petrol, diesel, lubricant oil, and etc. Next, let us see the formation of petroleum. The living organisms in the sea, as these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with layers of sand and clay. Over millions of years, the absence of air, high temperature and pressure transformed the dead organisms into petroleum and natural gas also. So now let us see the refining of petroleum. So the process of separating the various constituents or fractions of petroleum is known as refining. It is carried out by the petroleum refinery. Now, let us see the natural gas, which is one of the fossil fuel. Very important fossil fuel. Natural gas is very important because it is easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure is known as compressed natural gas, CNG. This natural gas is constituent of methane 88% and then ethane 10%, propane 3% and butane when it is compressed. And the CNG used for the power generation. This CNG is also being used as the fuel for transport vehicles because it is less polluting. It is a cleaner fuel. Now, how to conserve natural resources? That to exhaustible resources. It takes millions of years to get fossil fuels there, right? So therefore we should use them in limited amounts. And excessive usage of these fossil fuels can cause damage for the environment. We should use these fossil fuels when absolutely necessary. This makes our environment better. In India, the Petroleum Conservation Research Association (PCRA) advises people how to save petrol and diesel while driving. Thank you. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.